Assassin underscore DA underscore Don. Oh, you talking about my YouTube account? What's my name? Hold on. It's yeah. It's Assassin Johnson. What? That ain't Michael Jordan, that's me. What? No, it's a picture of me.
Hey, wait,
All
what's
black
it,
folks don't look alike, cuz.
hey, it's on Twitch or what? YouTube, what are you looking at?
What happened?
I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Don't do it. Yeah, but I want him for my starter. Ain't he my starter?
It's another one. We got another one.
Okay. Did he just send me invite? What's going on?
Baby slide through in that drop top. Something by Benz looking cute. That's honest. Her and her friends, big blinks and snatch.
Oh God.
She did it again. A few more tracks, and this time she bought friends. Big baby on her way up and showed the stairs to a man's. Now salute the general. TGLX got plans, yeah. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes, it's the intro.
They don't know what they info. If it coming like this on the intro, what they here for? If they want the heat, you know who to send for your buy my money like Venmo. This music work out and all to get it from my ends low. How you feel though? Cause hey, they can't rock with us.
I don't see the invitation anymore. I was already in play game.
Yes, it's the intro. Damn, it's the intro? Yes, it's the intro. Damn, this is the intro? Yes.
Yeah, y'all gotta play shit at the same time.
Anybody watch this shit on my YouTube, they gonna be like, man, what the fuck is this?
No, I'm watching as well.
Sound like some superheroes. Some black superheroes. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto. Need a black superhero.
You need a role like me. Military mind state and I keep in a degree. You can label me a Huey P. Made a martyr out of Martin, out of Malcolm, out of Mega. I refuse to let these dirty devils make Michael a beggar. A hero CEO, I will go Magneto for my people. Give me liberty or death, that is my credo, not my ego. Dressed in a tuxedo, entered party, alter ego. Killed your leader in gazebo, did it for the people. Love what motivated, I did not do it for hatred. But I truly hate the devil, I cannot debate or fake it. I was asked a question and the asker thought it hard. If I was facing death and I could ask one thing of God, I would ask for every to be free here and abroad. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God. And to be rightfully celebrated as a child of God.
Need a black superhero. Every block, every hood, every city, every ghetto.
There you go. There you go.
Need a black superhero. Our own kind took nip from us. Money still reading, God we trust. Truthfully we envy, so why we so envious? And why our own kind envy us? Pac said it's hard, but we gotta keep our head up. Going even though we know we fed up. It's hella tension, plus we ain't careful where we all pay attention. I need all my real soldiers on the front line. Just one time, so unstoppable together at the same time. With the same mind. Yeah, we're born to be high and
God damn.
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. And he fires one that's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage. And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
First carry for the former Pro Bowler, Josh Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were excellent a week ago in a victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, come on.
And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Butker pulled it. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss
Oh, God, my son called and fucked me off.
This good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do, and what I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And the Eagles in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
He finds his man complete. That's Williamson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Henry up the middle. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
Is there anybody on the Steelers?
Offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second
I'm
and
about
long
to say Trevor
situation. It
Lawrence.
seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he fires one, but incomplete. Was that the incorrect
I think I might give up. I might give up to Neil Hunter.
I lean more towards the latter.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like he was open there. Just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
God damn it.
Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, this stupid fool.
From his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Is there anybody that's a Lions? The Lions?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Yeah, they were in field goal range the last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker.
Hold on, man. How the fuck you...
But let's face it, some
Stupid
coaches
ass
have a
outfit.
little bit less
Bro,
patience
please give me
for
back
that
my
than
playbook.
others. Let's see if they call the game differently now.
I want my playbook
What
back,
they
bro.
do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
I actually said, yeah, I want my damn playbook. Well, please give me my playbook back. Please. Shit. My plays ain't where they supposed to fucking be. Nah, I just go to coach strategies and I just do whatever.
So
but
after
the
the
our
run for no
formation
gain,
plays.
here's 2nd and
It's not
10.
what's up.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes. Stack.
You bitch.
Double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least, a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely.
Oh,
I'd be
my
worried
Lord,
about this
Jesus,
game
this
maybe more
nigga
than
running
any
back
other
is
on the
coming through
schedule
this.
because I know my guys are looking ahead to
I mean,
that
it's a
open week.
quarterback.
I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead. Make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap.
Wow.
The trap of losing the game and then
Wow.
having the open week and having to stew about it.
Say, totally fuck your homeboy, homie.
Derrick Henry with career touchdown number 75. And the Eagles are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Well, earlier in the week
Get
when
my
they had their
playbook back.
scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week. Yet he
Yeah,
still
you probably
didn't
asked
do
me a
that.
whole bunch of
Wonder
shit,
how that's
and I
going to
finally
carry
got tired of
over
paying
the rest of
attention.
the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra
Oh,
point,
God.
and it's now 14
I
to
say,
nothing.
bro, I swear, bro, because you asked him and he asked you the same thing 3 more times. It'd be like, fuck it. How the fuck do you take a knee, nigga? Take a knee.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points. Now
No.
a clash of bodies here.
Fuck
It's
this shit.
intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
A tough adjustment
I'm
to the
tired of
NFL
this shit.
throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Why won't let me change to the man?
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. 142 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Hurts. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Hard throw, incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pettis now from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Jesus Christ, he just ran there and stopped. I hate this damn thing.
Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to
I
take
hate this game.
possession of the football.
Yeah, I'm
Certainly
done with
not
this
what he
shit.
was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie
It
year.
looked like it's
That's
finna
the
go that way
NFL
this way too.
How'd things turn out for him?
I think, okay, he's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing
Bro, I
okay.
can't do nothing. Shit, I don't know my playbook.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep.
God damn, this nigga is stupid. Fuck, he know how to play this game, bro.
Eagles. An 11-yard touchdown.
Bro.
And the Eagles are able to add on
Bro.
to their first half lead. Tucker now to add the point after.
Like, this motherfucker know how to play this game. I only played this motherfucker this goddamn season this
It's
year.
good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Hell no, he didn't play this shit before. This motherfucker moving his line and all kind of shit.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Totally, I know I can do it too, brother. I do. I don't know how to do it, and I don't feel like listening to you explain it.
Pettis now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
I don't give a fuck, he suck.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40
Hey, who's the
at
Falcons,
39.
bro?
They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll try and throw for it here.
And then he don't even throw the ball over their head. He just throw it right the fuck to him.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes this one into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
What happened?
Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback.
It said what?
There to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
I don't know what you said. Somebody else tell me what totally said. I'm to the point where I'm just going to quit listening to him.
He said throw out a sack.
Oh, throw out a sack.
Makes a great play on.
Now the kick is away. Pettis now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And
this nigga, man, is already behind my line.
They follow up that
like, what the fuck, dude?
Pickups, 1 yard. Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 9 now.
Hey, is there anybody who's the Cardinals?
At the 10-yard line. And the Cowboys are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Jacobs
is
going backwards.
What kind of linebackers this nigga got?
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Jacobs again. And this time he'll get down close to the goal line, but not quite in as he's stopped at the 1-yard line. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Josh Jacobs punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys are able to claw one back. Well, this defense held out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after.
I gotta roll me a blood after this shit. Fuck this.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
I gave my pen to my wife. Wait, she left it right here.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked good this first half.
I agree with you totally, and a lot of coordinators, play callers feel exactly the same way. Until you stop what I'm doing, why should I make any changes? But there are a few that kind of outguess themselves or try to outguess the opponent, and they try to consider what they want to do to take things away and go to those things right away. It'll be fun to watch when they get to the second half to see which way they go.
Yeah, but to this point, it certainly hasn't been broke. We'll see if they try to fix anything. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Williamson. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
On a sneak, it's Hurts. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now. Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Why he won't? What the fuck is he doing?
A dump down to McKinnon. 5 yards.
He wouldn't come downfield. I'm trying to make him rush downfield. He's steady backing up.
Play to move the sticks. Throwing is Hurts.
Get that.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we've
I wasn't even paying attention to the clock. I wonder why he was taking all his man down the court, down the field.
Now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. Pettis now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now back to throw.
Look, he never throw the ball further fucking up.
Interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
He's supposed to.
Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
He's going deep for Brown. And
give me that shit. User pick.
Third of the game. Picked off by Kyle Ford. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind
Bro,
them.
they'll give me Max Crosby, but I got to give him Ryan Jensen, CeeDee Lamb, and Grover Stewart.
And you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check
Max
the entire
Crosby's
game.
fucking
And I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run
the X Factor too.
establish control of the line of scrimmage.
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum. Pressure comes, and down it goes.
Shit.
Get there for the sack. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Oh my God.
He's run a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
You said what?
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
The kill there is coming in old, but he might be worth it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I want that myself.
Hey!
Right out my hands.
Picked off by Justin
Y'all
Simmons.
so right, little
And
bitch.
the Eagles are going to take over at their own 41. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen.
Right out my
Too
hands.
risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it down.
I know you got some type of cheat code on you, motherfucker. I don't like you. Don't talk to me.
For this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
From the 27, Hurts. He finds his man complete. That's Williamson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So they elect to decline.
Hey, is there anybody who's the Bengals?
Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Ryan Johnson.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Hurts to throw. flush to his right. A dump down to McKinnon.
See, man, if I knew how to do all that, I'd be nice too.
But there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
You called me from 2K for this shit?
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is.
No.
His first miss, no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Pettis now from his end zone.
Oh,
and
God,
the decision to bring it out, not a good one.
I wish I had my playbook, though.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
Hell no, I ain't.
Is there anybody that's the Cowboys?
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover.
I ain't got the Cowboy team, though.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys
Falcons?
offense. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the
Who's the
clock.
Niners?
No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On 2nd down,
Fucking Niners just trading me Trayvon Diggs for 2 draft picks. Round 1 and 24 and round 2 and 24.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down it goes. That's Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker who got in and dropped him to the turf. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have the Cowboys 1st down as they manage to convert And that'll keep the drive alive. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Now, fourth quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Eagles are going to have it.
Goddamn, Marshawn Lattimore is every goddamn where, ain't he?
24-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position.
Marshawn Lattimore is every goddamn where, ain't he?
One off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
On the move to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Williamson. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And, well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Williamson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Wow. Got a man, it's complete, it's Palmer. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Well, up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
A gain of 5, but not enough, leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. Throw left side is hauled in by Palmer. And they are going to
Oh my God.
again.
I hate this kid.
Another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Pettis now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Let's go. Let's do this. Go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Damn it.
It returns it right back to Samuel.
Oh, they finally let me grab the motherfucker. Who was that?
Midfield. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
He's airing it out for Williams. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Eagles are going
I don't need to throw to his side no more. Okay?
Another great play defensively.
He is not trying to hear none of this shit.
But that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game,
Bro, this whole ass nigga steady talking shit, cuz.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. Finding space at the 40. A big play there for Philly. 41 yards.
In a spot where most offenses would just be trying to get to the finish line and close this game out, they're still looking for points here in the final minute of this game. I think bonuses could be gained and attained with maybe more points.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. But he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's got reincarnated.
Yeah, I just want everybody to know that's in this party. I don't like y'all bitch ass. Okay? I hope y'all eat some dishwashing liquid and y'all get the runs. And fuck, especially, let me see this nigga name I'm playing. And fucking count the score. Bitch, fuck you! That nigga name is Count the Score. What the fuck?
Every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their films.